I never thought that I'd be in the operating system business or in the business of developing operating systems, but I've been in networking forever. Ever since graduate school, I've been working on networked software, applications, and networked infrastructure. And so it was kind of natural to eventually figure out how to pull it all together and really build a very exciting operating system environment for networked applications and networked users. One of the things that's very exciting about our Windows 7 planning process has been that we spend a lot more time really doing a lot of research with IT professionals and with end users to really understand the kinds of problems they were facing today, what kinds of problems that they thought they were going to face down the road, and talking to them about different ways that we could approach those problems in order to find something that really hit that sweet spot of addressing a problem today and in the future. In Windows 7, a lot of the research that we've done and a lot of what we have been seeing is the fact that users are going to be mobile all the time. Laptops, netbooks, these devices are the dominant way that people are computing today. And so a lot of the work that we've done in Windows 7 really makes that mobility experience really great. For example, we have integrated mobile broadband, 3G technology, directly into Windows, so people can basically connect over a cellular network just like they connect over Wi-Fi. On top of that, then we're reinventing and rethinking remote access to enterprise data. We have a feature called Direct Access, for example, that gives the user an always-on connection back to their corporate network and allows IT professionals to have an always-on manageability interface back to that client desktop as well. So they can always see that client and support him and manage him and patch him. So it's a very exciting way to really rethink how mobility works. Among the fundamentals, we've done a lot of work around performance, whether it be making the client desktop get connected to wireless networks faster, all the way to making sure that servers can actually scale to support 10 gigabit or 40 gigabit network performance. We've done a lot of work really to make sure that networking is reliable, fast, and more efficient in customer environments. I mentioned a solution called Direct Access, which allows us to really rethink mobility and how users get connected to enterprise data even from their laptops anytime they're away from their office. So from an end user point of view and from an IT professional point of view, that user experience and that manageability experience is the same no matter where the user happens to be, whether they're in their office or away from their office. One of the things that we heard from IT professionals is that they are struggling with the volume of growth in branch offices, people working at home, people working in small remote offices, and the bandwidth is very, very slow, it's very expensive, and they've been looking for ways to really simplify and optimize how they get data from their data centers to the client. So Branch Cache allows us to provide a very efficient way of using client caching to get data to improve the user experience while reducing the amount of capacity that is required between your branch offices and your data center. So a great way to make the user happier and save a lot of money in the process. As we look at these kinds of new features, we try our best to make sure that IT professionals can integrate and take advantage of these capabilities in a very incremental way. We recognize that, of course, it's very hard to do a big upgrade of everything. But certainly the most value that you can get comes from being able to run the client and the Windows 7 client and the Windows Server 2008 R2 servers in tandem. So for example, with Branch Cache, you'll need to be able to have Windows 7 clients and Windows Server 2008 R2 servers on your application servers and back-end servers. With Direct Access, you'll need Windows 7 on the client, as well as deploy a Windows Server 2008 R2 server at the edge of your network, and also enable technologies such as IPv6 and IPsec inside your enterprise. So there's some work to be done to get ready, but you can actually take incremental steps even today to begin that process.